You're probably practicing your scales. Actually, let's be honest, you're probably not practicing your scales. But what should you be practicing that you aren't right now that is going to make you really level up? I want to show you something that works so well to get way better at piano. And that is 3 or 4 note exercises. And what they look like is something like this. And then back down. I'm Robert Monroe. I've been playing piano almost 30 years. And the thing about these 3-note exercises is they're going to force you to focus on these weaker fingers, right? You got your pinky, you got your 4th finger on both hands. These fingers don't get as much work. And especially when you're doing scales, one of the kind of the downfalls of a typical major scale is you're not really focusing on those fingers, and they need some help. The cool thing about these 3 or 4 note patterns is they really focus on those fingers. The other cool thing is they're very improv friendly. So let's just pick an example. Let's just say we're going 6, 4, 1, 5. And then what we're going to do is we're going to play a 3 or 4 note fingering example on that. And then we're going to do it with 2, 3, 4. We'll go down 2. Then we'll do it with 3, 4, 5. Notice how I'm keeping the timing similar and steady, not as triplets, not yatta da 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 da, but yatta da 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 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. I think that's the better way to do it. It's going to feel a little bit more natural. Well, not at first, but it will. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to play 6, 4, 1, 5 in my left hand, and then we're going to use that pattern to improvise. You don't have to do 3 notes. You can do 4 notes, right? You also can do this in every key. Ooh, I messed up that one. So then you slow it down and make sure you're really nailing it. When you are practicing these, what you're really trying to do is make sure those fingers are engaging, especially the 4th and 5th finger. You can go nice and slow to make sure that's happening. You also can do hands separately. That's really going to make sure that you're focusing on being very crisp with these. The beautiful, beautiful thing about these is you're getting that extra impact on the pinky and the 4th finger. I know I've already said that, but it really bears repeating. But that's not the only way you can do 3 or 4 finger patterns. You can also do it on pentatonic scales. So for example, let's say that we are on F minor pentatonic. We could play something like that. Or we could go and then do that with every separate fingering. That is going to increase our technique in ways you cannot even imagine. And that's really what this video is about. I want to show you that you probably are just doing scales. Maybe you do some arpeggios. Maybe you do some broken chords. Maybe you're doing the whole. But this 3 and 4 note finger pattern, especially when you do it over pentatonics, is going to break your technique wide open and set a new standard for what you are capable of doing. And it works in basically every genre. You could be playing soda pop. You could be playing classical and you're like, doing... You could be doing jazz. It works literally on everything. I'm Robert Monroe. I hope you enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have never heard this before, comment. If you've heard this before, comment. Tell me one of your favorite exercises that you play. And until next time, keep on practicing.